It's Mental Health Awareness Week. Surviving or thriving? Let's go. Nearly 2 in 3 adults have experienced panic attacks or depression. And around 80% of young people have said that exam pressure has affected their mental health. In fact, 3 people in every classroom has a mental health problem diagnosed each year. Depression and anxiety rates are rising constantly. And the theme to this year's Mental Health Awareness Week is surviving or thriving. Well, less people are surviving, and the mental health crisis is well and truly thriving, but I don't think that's how we're supposed to look at it. Well, I've been surviving for the last 13 years. Not really leaving the house, experiencing panic attacks every time I try, experiencing panic attacks at home out of the blue. Not being able to plan a thing for myself, for my family, because every time we do, I'm freaking out. It's no life. So I guess what I'm trying to do is thrive. And Mental Health Awareness Week for me is showing other sufferers that they're not alone. People suffering with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, bipolar, OCD, schizophrenia, psychosis, whatever it is, whatever condition, there are others out there who are suffering similarly. Suffering with a mental health condition can be a very lonely experience, especially if you haven't spoken out to somebody. And I've never had a problem speaking out about my own mental health battle, hence the YouTube videos, hence me sitting rabbiting daily about my own battle with anxiety. Especially this month, trying to help myself and others to show that progress can be made even if at first you don't really believe it. You might not have heard of the term agoraphobia, but I consider myself an agoraphobia sufferer. It basically means that I experience high anxiety and panic attacks occasionally whenever I leave my safety zone, my comfort zone, which I class as my house. And even though I still experience panic attacks at home, I experience high anxiety every time I leave the door. Sounds like fun, right? Well, I decided that for the whole month of May, I was going to push myself every single day to get out of the house. And I was going to film myself while I was doing this. And there's 2 reasons for that. And reason number 1 is to give me something to look back on, see myself, I can see that I'm out there, I'm doing it, I'm making progress, and I'm living to tell the tale, I guess, surviving. And reason number 2 is to show other people who are suffering with anxiety or agoraphobia that they too can take the steps, however small they need to be, to make progress. They too can get out the door, they can carry on, and they will then see that they too survive. Now, the goal for these videos and any other videos that I've put on YouTube or anywhere else is to try and show myself and others that they too can begin thriving, to get a life that's been interrupted by whatever mental health condition it is. And obviously, taking a walk isn't going to cure anxiety, it's not going to cure depression, it's certainly not going to cure psychosis. But what it does do, it shows the commitment and the courage that you can put forward to try and help yourself, to try and help move things forward. I know what I need to do, and that's why I'm doing it. I've done my surviving, and now I'm ready to thrive. I want to take down those mental barriers and start pushing through that invisible wall that I created. I don't know where I'm going to end up. At the end of May, I might be back treading water, but it won't be for the want of trying. My message in this video is to say that you're not alone, and according to the stats, either you know how I feel or you know somebody else who does. If you haven't already sought help, then maybe today's a good time to do that. Reach out, speak to somebody, anybody, because if you don't know what you need to do to try and help, then hopefully somebody else can guide you. If you do know what you need to do, then go do it. There's really no time like the present. So this Mental Health Awareness Week, rather than surviving or thriving, let's survive and thrive. I'm going out for a walk now. It's my time.